Joining me now is the German football expert, Mark Lovell. Mark, these two have plenty of history, but how would you assess the dynamic between them? How do they actually get on?
Hi, Patrick. Thanks for having me on. Well, very different characters, as you mentioned. The effervescent Klopp, who's taken England by storm, and Van Gaal, the world-respected trainer, but he's having a tough time in England at the moment, and the energy seems to have been drained out of him in recent weeks with a poor run of results. And you compare his lack of body language and a little bit of negativity to Klopp's, bounding down the touchline and celebrations. He's got the press eating out of his hand and all those great one-liners that he comes out of. So, they're two interesting characters.
Yeah, we know that Louis doesn't like to get off his seat too much, do we, when he's watching United games? But Mark, these two, they're big-name, high-profile managers. They've overseen huge successes in Germany. I realise Klopp's just getting started in England. LVG's only himself, to be fair, had a season and a half. But what is it about the Premier League do you feel they're finding so challenging?
Well, I have to say, Klopp's made a decent start to his career in England. He's got the second best winning percentage of any Liverpool trainer after 100 days. I think it was 48%. Only Rafa Benitez with 50%. But he only had 8 games, and Klopp's already been in charge for 21 games. That shows you the extent of the many games that they play in England, the helter-skelter nature of it all. And it's a lot more intensive than the Bundesliga, and that's Van Gaal's coached everywhere, of course, and his playing style is totally different to Klopp. He's a very possession-based style of football, as opposed to Klopp's aggressive pressing and all-action, heavy metal football, as he terms it.
I want to talk LVG specifics here, Mark. He says his team, he admits that they've been boring at times. Then we had the thriller with Newcastle, dropping points, though. Where do you feel, put your finger on it, where do you feel specifically he's going wrong as Manchester United's manager?
Well, perhaps I should ask you this question as a United fan, Patrick. You would know better, but I have my opinions, of course. They're simply not scoring enough goals. They've scored the least goals in the top 6. The defence has been okay, despite shipping 3 the other night in Newcastle. The second best defensive record in the league, but they're not creating enough chances. Wayne Rooney, of course, the spotlight falls on him. He's not been at his best of late. They're lacking width. They're playing Martial, who's a decent striker at a young age, but they're playing him out wide, some say in the wrong position. Where do we start, Patrick? You know better than me, I think, where United are going wrong.
Mark, we'll leave it there. Louis would never listen to me and my advice, for the record. Thank you so much for joining us, Mark Lovell from Germany. We appreciate it.